Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 881st day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 570,120 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,140 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 14 tanks, 13 armored combat vehicles, 65 artillery systems, 1 air defense system, 1 cruise missile, 1 military jet, 33 drones, 77 vehicles and 10 pieces of special equipment. The Russians launched 99 combat clashes and carried out 31 airstrikes, including 48 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 498 kamikaze drones and carried out 2,462 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports Ukrainian forces successfully attacked a large Russian ammunition depot near Sergiyevka, Voronezh Oblast, on July 7, 2024. The attack caused significant damage, destroying most of the ammunition and equipment stored there. This is a major setback for Russia as it faces supply shortages and struggles to protect key locations, even in heavily defended areas. The loss of this depot will further strain Russian logistics and force them to disperse their remaining supplies, making them more vulnerable to future attacks. Russia's reliance on foreign ammunition suppliers highlights the critical impact of these attacks on their war strategy. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. The Russian State Duma proposed an amendment that would allow commanders to punish subordinates for using personal communications and navigation devices at the front line, prompting significant milblogger backlash and highlighting how Russian forces continue to struggle with command and control (C2) issues and over-reliance on insecure technologies to conduct combat operations in Ukraine. Ukrainian forces reportedly conducted drone strikes against a ferry crossing in Kavkaz, Krasnodar Krai on the night of July 22 to 23. Russian President Vladimir Putin appointed a new deputy head of the Russian Ministry of Emergency Services on July 22, and there were several personnel changes within the Russian State Duma on July 23. Russian regional officials are continuing to increase financial incentives to entice more men to fight in Ukraine. Russian occupation officials continue to rely on Russian security organs for law enforcement and filtration functions in occupied Ukraine aimed at degrading pro-Ukrainian sentiment. Russian forces recently marginally advanced near Siversk, Avdiivka, and Donetsk city. In Zelensky's nightly address he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, military strategy and innovation. Reports from Commander-in-Chief Syrskyi and Chief of the General Staff Bahailovich highlighted the focus on destroying Russian troops, logistics, and key positions using long-range capabilities and drones. Emphasis was placed on increasing electronic warfare and missile program capabilities to enhance defense independence. Secondly, international support and diplomacy. Cardinal Parolin's visit from the Vatican demonstrated support for Ukraine, with discussions on achieving a just peace and implementing the peace formula. Meetings with international leaders, including Estonia's new Prime Minister and the US Vice President's National Security Advisor, underscored ongoing political and defense cooperation to sustain momentum towards peace. Lastly, acknowledgement of military achievements. The precision and effectiveness of Ukrainian warriors, particularly the 110th Separate Mechanized Brigade, were celebrated for shooting down a Russian Su-25 in Donetsk. This acknowledgement reflects the importance of continued military successes in the conflict. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.